So I'm going to answer another question today relating to feeling weak and faint when they're fasting at 20 hours. So they can't seem to get past that 20-hour mark. Now, for you, it could be 24 hours, it could be a little longer, it could be a little bit shorter. So let's discuss, how do you advance to the next level without feeling weak or faint? So realize this, we're going from glucose metabolism to running on ketones and fatty acids, okay? That process does take some time. It's going to take a lot longer if you have pre-existing diabetes, if you have insulin resistance really bad. It could take months and months and months. So let's say, for example, you're at 2 meals, okay? Your first meal is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Your second meal is at 6, and then you fast for 20 hours. If you're having a hard time doing this, okay, and you're feeling weak and faint, you need to back it up to this right here. You need to kind of cut it back to an easier level because you haven't given enough time for your body to adapt. Now, I'm going to show you a couple things to speed it up. But if you're feeling weak or faint, you're going too fast, and we need to cut things back to get your body to get used to it a little bit longer. So you want to let how you feel dictate when you should go from this level to this level to this level. This is basically 3 meals a day, 7 a.m., 12, and 6. And then you're going to skip your breakfast and go to lunch, 12, noon, and 6 p.m. And eventually you're going to start pushing that lunch and dinner together closer and closer and closer. So even if you're having a hard time with 18 hours, okay, well, then back it up. Add a breakfast in there. Just avoid snacks, okay, by adding more fat until you can do this comfortably, until your cravings go away. But also you want to feel energetic. You want to have good cognitive function. You don't want to feel faint. And by the way, fainting and feeling weak could be low sodium, all right? So you want to make sure you're doing your sea salt. How much? At least 1 teaspoon, 1 level teaspoon. Many people need like 1.5 teaspoons, especially if they're exercising, but at least 1 teaspoon. That could be the reason why you're feeling weak and faint and you can't seem to fast longer. The other thing is the B vitamins, okay? Especially vitamin B1 and also the electrolytes, potassium, magnesium. Now, both of these categories of nutrients are involved in your metabolism, your biochemistry, and they're very necessary in helping you make energy. So if you're not doing these, that could be the reason why you're feeling weak and faint. And also you can add some MCT oil. This just basically gives you more ketones to run on, and it could be because you have some pretty bad insulin resistance, you're not able to fully get into ketosis 100% yet. So you can add this to speed things up. Some other people are using my fasting tea. That seems to help because it has certain phytonutrients to help their blood sugars. But the main point to understand is that if you're having symptoms for this, just cut it back, give it more time until you graduate to the next level, and then do this more gradually. So you go from 18 hours to 19, then to 20, and then get used to that, and then slowly keep pushing it forward. All right, so that's to sum it up, and thanks for watching. Hey, if you're liking this content, please subscribe now, and I will actually keep you updated on future videos.